Empress Kiena. I'm here to do a collector read for my collectors. So like and subscribe to my channel. This is dope vibes over here. Feel free to donate. My Cash App and PayPal is in the description box below. I'm currently not doing any personal reads, so not booking any reads as of now. So I'm sorry. But I will let you guys know when I'm back doing them. Now, earlier today, I went on a little journey. Had to handle some business. I ran into a young lady. She just turned 18. She's very sweet. She lives in my neighborhood. She's very, very sweet. And she went to apply for a job. She was like, I was late. I was 5 minutes late. I hope they don't give me they don't hire me because I was late, but I had to walk. And I was like, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna get the job. So while coming back, I just was like, talking to her, letting her know things, but I was on a bus. So while riding on the bus, we passed her up. They had a young man just like harassing her. And so the bus passed her up. She was like waiting for the bus. But he is like he was blocking her, like, trying not to get her to get on a bus. And so the bus went around. So she had to go across the street. It's like he followed her. He actually worked there already. So she was when she got on the bus, she started to tell me that the dude was harassing her. And she said, I was trying to be nice in the nicest way possible. I'm like, baby girl, you can't be nice to people, who are like aggressively trying to like, get into your energy to like force themselves to try to like talk to you. And she's very young. So she's not used to that. Because it seems like her parents shelter her. So but the little girl, thank you, Holy Spirit. The little girl has a nice shape. She's shaped like an adult. And I'm pretty sure, it was before her time because my kids are older than her. But I see her go to school to get on the bus every morning. And she walks, but her personality is like amazing. And she was like, he just kept like trying to like talk to me. And she said I was brushing him off, but it's like he was forcing himself to like continue to talk to her. So I said, it's okay. I said, you have to enable boundaries. This goes for everybody. I say because he was like bypassing the boundaries that you laid for him. Like you was telling him no, not in the nicest way. He just thought maybe you were being nice. I said, but there are people out here with mental problems and they can't accept no. So she said, when I looked in the bus, she said when the bus passed, she said I could see him like looking behind me. And like I said, the little girl is shaped like a grown adult. And this is before she made 18 because, they've been living around here and around the time when my kids was going to school. But my kids are 19 and 21. So I'm like, you have to enable boundaries for people so that they won't cross them. I said, because if you don't, they will try their best to cross those boundaries. She was like, "You're right, you're right." I'm like, sometimes you have to be a little aggressive because the people that you need to enable the boundaries, they are aggressors. So she was like, I just was trying to be nice. I say I understand, but he was trying to be nice too, but in a degraded way. So she was like, I don't want, I don't want no trouble. I just don't want to. I'm like, I understand, but if you don't lay down the boundaries, people could do anything to you because you nice. You're being nice, and I told her, I said it just don't pan out that way. So yeah, with that being said, she motivated me to do this read. Yep. So it is titled Boundaries. Boundaries are placed for structure to those who stand firm, or you will continue to suffer or be harassed. Yeah. So she inspired me to do this read. So I'm about to do it. Let's talk about these boundaries. Oh, sorry. I didn't know I pressed that. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, ancestors of the highest white light, please help me to channel some energies for my collectors, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm talking about these boundaries and why they're set in place for structure. You can feel unfazed right now because there's are a lot of aggressors out there, people that forcefully do things despite of what you want, despite your wishes. They if you don't enable boundaries, they're gonna force their way in. Because most people use their way, uses force to have their way with others. Hmm. What else, Holy Spirit? Love on the brain. Yeah, this could be someone that that's interested in you. They could possibly just be fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgia. This could be people from your past. You still will have to enable boundaries so that they won't come off as disrespectful, harmful, aggressive, forceful. Hmm. And they have bankrupt past due. Yeah, they can have people in your circle that are like that could possibly, fantasize about you, and they probably will offer to pay your bills and things of that nature. If not, they'll try to, like, send some energy your way to have it stop. I've experienced this. People went like when I'm doing these reads, say for instance, they have people that come across as nice, real, real nice. But behind the scenes, they will be attacking me. Behind the scenes, they will be attacking me. And I'm like, why would they do that? I'm a child of God. and most of these people think they could go through God and bombard a barge. I was watching. I always watch. I have no cause tarot because she take her time to explain different situations and scenarios. And not only that, we do serious warfare battle prayers. Because she be like, I'll be attacked. I'm being attacked right now as we speak. I was like, oh wow. She was like, yeah, and people don't care about that. It's just pointless attacks. And she like, I just don't understand. I understand. I be like, attack me. You bringing on karma for yourself. You bringing on higher forces, higher ups. Cause I pray nonstop, all day, every day, to stop the forces of witchcraft, to stop the forces of just like people attacking for no apparent reason. People be so bored to where they just so used to using witchcraft that they will, just randomly go to people's channels, randomly just like befriend people just to attack them. And I'm like, that's so pointless because whatever you put out in this world, you got to get it back. So you continue to attack different people. That's applying karma to yourself. Like you wake up in the morning and be like, look, I'm going to take this motherfucker. I'm going to take this motherfucker. I'm sorry, I had to boil water. Warning. I'm boiling some water for some tea. Nice second. Yeah, I'm back. Just had to turn the stove off. But yes, it's like that. So I take the time out to pray strongly, and I don't cut no corners because a lot of these prayers, you know, they're not carnal, and God give us the strength and the energy to trample over serpents and scorpions. So I'm like, this is like a Quidditch match, Harry Potter, like when he was fighting Lord Voldemort. So I'm like, and it's crazy because we can utilize it because we are magical beings. So I only utilize while attacking back. So it's crazy. They have so many evil, malicious people, but you're a queen rising, and they attack people that they see flourishing. They attack chosen vessels. They attack people with light. Yeah. They attack people that, has more than them because they want to have power, superiority, um, control, control over every aspect of their lives. So they utilize witchcraft, voodoo, the root, dark arts, magic, black magic to harm people. So I pray. I'm like, God is not of hate. God is of love. So I'm like, I don't spread no hate. I'm stepping in my power. hmm And I'm coming up in the spotlight. Most people don't like to see that. They don't like to see that. They don't like to see people grow, evolve, go through a transformation. It's a lot of people Child care services is gonna be called on someone. Someone is gonna have be at risk of having their kids taken from them, or someone is reporting things, neglect and abuse, and they have these people with these hollow souls, cold hearts. They try to attack people, and they have a family. They have a family, and they trust me. They do not. I'll repeat this. They do not care about no one else's family. So they try to attack other people. While attacking those people, they're neglecting their own responsibilities. How to pronounce that, Ashantos? I don't answer questions, I'm sorry. And I cut off reads. I was answering questions with my pendulum, but people took advantage of that. Yeah, people took advantage of that, and I'm okay. Um, I'm sorry, but yeah, I was talking about the people that attack people for no apparent reason, just to get some results that they don't want because they're not paying attention to their own lives. They just focus solely on attacking people, cyberbullying them, going online, tampering with online things to attack people. hmm So you're being bullied online, or they are or has suffered from it, etc. hmm Yeah, so they busy being online, looking for the next person to attack. I don't be careful if you attack me. I take back, and and God attack for me. He hit harder than me too. Thanks for understanding. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, so someone is cyberbullying you, and they gonna have child protective services called on them. Yeah, this look like abuse of power. This also looks like someone just being malicious, have some sick ass intentions, or don't have nothing better to do with their lives but to destroy others. And but the main piece to this puzzle is they're not watching their own family, their own lives, their own livelihoods. They busy trying to destroy other people when their lives are falling apart behind the scenes. They can't even notice that because of the simple fact that they're trying to destroy other people. I feel sorry for them. So they blocking you. They trying to block you. They still not understanding if they have a family, they have a life. So while they behind the computer screen, typing up stuff, conjuring up things, doing things, waking up, in the wee wee hours to hurt and harm others, their lives are falling apart. And they feel threatened by a lot of people that speak the truth. Intimidation. I know I speak the truth. So I don't care who attacks me because I pray for those known and unknown. Because half of the motherfuckers I don't even know. And I'm like, what is your reason? I don't ask that anymore because 90% of the world are dark. They have dark souls, they have dark spirits. They just they focus their lives on trying to hurt people. Yeah, so I pray because God is of love. Yeah, it's not to hurt, looking through the peak holes to try to hurt others that don't even know them. Yeah, so they just like looking up people, searching up online to see who the next victim are. They feel like since they don't know these people, the karma won't get back to them. But see, some of these people are attacking us chosen vessels. And this is the worst person to attack because it's like God personally fights for us. And I pray that God fights my battles and I give it all to Him. Because I'm like, do what y'all do. Just make sure you do it right because you're going to be left haunted with your own trauma to deal with. You're going to get the side effects of attacking people that don't even think about you. You're going to get the side effects from that, the flashbacks, the backlash. Just by holding grudges with people. See, these are grudge holders. You know, they really just sitting back, doing witchy things, doing candle spells on people, or just going online to look for people to randomly attack. And the shit is pointless. It's overbearing and it's senseless. These people are lost souls wandering. And I totally understand. And I notice when I be around dark people, the things that they say, they're so cognitive dissonance to where you be like, are you serious? Most of them talk out of their heads because they allowing dark forces to control the way that they think, the way that yeah. Some of your family members are possessed with dark forces. They tap into things that they don't supposed to, and then when their lives fall apart, they look at you, the person that they attacked. But I'm like, hey, that returning sentence is real. Boomerangs. You want that shit to bounce on me, it's gonna bounce off me because my aura is like, lethal, and it's gonna come right back onto you. They do so much dark stuff to where they're numb to attacks. They probably was being attacked back several times and they don't even know. With this bankrupt, with this child services, they don't even know. They like, okay, I'm gonna go back to it and just dust this shit off. You know, I'm gonna go back to it. You know, they go back to the basics, what they're used to. I have a short video if you guys wouldn't mind looking at my shorts. I have a short video. It's talking about this lady is actually talking about witchcraft, and she said the world has normalized it. She said, you know what? Matter of fact, she like the world has normalized it. To be a witch is a trend now. It's a trend. God says, I'm going to judge the witches. The Lord said this to me. He said, because there's a back door that has been opened in this generation. And to be a witch. I was like, what the I'm like, I knew that. But at the same sense, I'm like, are you serious? Yeah. And then these narcissists, they don't get no help at all. I never known a narcissist to get help. Hmm. Never. I've never even. I've heard of a man state that he was a narcissist before, and he, like, gave us examples of the tyranny and the things that he did. He want others to watch out for. So that was amazing. But this rocket flop.
What you say. God only know what you think. Say it one more time, brother. The devil only knows what you hear. God only knows what you think. That's why intention is powerful. So when people manipulate me with their words and start talking, I just listen to the vibration of it. The devil only.
You gotta listen to the vibration, because if you are of high vibration, this shit ain't gonna even hit you no more. It's gonna bounce off you and go directly back to the source, back to the person who sent it. That's called a boomerang. Hmm. But this is a narcissist.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell what you're saying, but my bad. Sorry, I forgot you were fragile. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you I didn't ask it. I forgot that I'm a villain. I forgot that I always spread positivity, but you think I didn't. I forgot that hatred stems from people who hate their own existence. I forgot I'm better off alone. I forgot I care for everyone's happiness, but forget about my own. I forgot I spend every waking second on my phone.
Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying my circle. Yep. God is recruiting. Yeah. We could collect, because the devil collects souls. God do as well. Hmm. So these people hooked on this shit. They hooked on trying to hurt people. And it's sad. It is like ridiculously sad. They're abusing tarot, trying to manipulate it. Hmm. I have several decks, but I came a long way on this journey, for real. For real. I'm sorry, but half of the times I don't even look at the chat, because I be focused on the message that I'm trying to issue out. That's why I'm like, I'm not currently not doing personal reads. I'm currently not answering questions. I don't do that. This is my free energy. This is all the energy that I'm willing to give. You know, they got people. They had somebody previously, and I think this person always comes to my channel just to ask the question. And then I'm like, I answered the question. You want me to clarify? And I'm like, you can get a personal read, you know, because this is my job. This is what I do. It's for entertainment purposes only. But at the same sense, I'm like, a lot of people take advantage of that. And I'm like, I don't want nobody to take advantage of my energy. I'm a good person. And I can sense that because I know how to discern. It's a lot of cloud chasers. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Cloud hungry people. They do anything and say anything. And they dramatic. They smile in your face, but they fake. And they stalk you to get information on you, to try to understand, what you up to, so that they can try to stop it. My whole entire family did that. So I'm past it. I'm past it all. And I'm really past it because of the simple fact that it's my family. Those that I love. Those people that I love the most. And I'm like, feeding them with a long handled spoon. And from a distance. Yeah. Because I was attacked for no apparent reason after my mom passed away. It's like that was the opening. It was like that was my mom used to call everything out. Everything out. She was spiritual like me, but on a different sense. She used to see people. Well, yeah, she used to see. Yeah, my mom had mediumship abilities. I have it as well, but I chose not to dive in it. And I love the fact that I only communicate with my mother and my spirit guides, my ancestors, but mainly on the mediumship abilities. I love connecting with my mom because I still want her. Yeah, I still that has me secure enough to know that she's here with me still. My mom. I put this picture right here because I have this dress that she had on. I sleep in it. Yeah, and I actually have on a hat until I get my hair fixed. But yeah, it's been a lot for me, and I'm so proud of myself because I've came a long way, and I'm still being attacked by my family, but their attacks are useless. They're being rendered null and void. It's sick because God prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So I'm watching them suffer. That's my confirmation. It's scary. hmm He wanted you to be carless without a car. Yeah, I know. My shit is sitting in my driveway, and it's been sitting there. Yeah, I didn't even want to ride no more. I'm like, you know what? This all kind of stuff was just happening. My tires were busting. My brakes was going out just right then and there. And I'm like, I have a brand new car. I have a new model car. My car is 6 years old, and I'm like, how in the hell this happening? So I need a starter, and I bought a used starter, but I know, and it ain't up for $68. I had that several times, but I'm like, I'm okay. The bus suits me fine right now. Yay. You could be hitting a jackpot. They being nosy. Try to stop this though. hmm Yeah. But I can tell you one thing, they're scared. And that's a scarcity tactic that they do. But that still doesn't justify things. Clout hungry, money hungry. They do anything and say anything to achieve things. And it's not on a good level, it's on a demonic level. They stalking, they watching you, they cyberbullying you, they blocking you, they threatening you, and all this is backfiring on them. They smile in your face, but they secretly hate you. So, I'm like, what's the deal? What's the deal with that? What is the deal with that? Mm, it's just weird. It's very weird. But I really wanted to like point that out because as long as you're not enabling boundaries, the bound to be crossed. Tell me more about these boundaries. Some of these people fulfilling their fantasy. They fantasize about the fact that they want to hurt you. hmm And their lives are falling apart as we speak. Anybody that think about me, I really feel sorry for them because this is going to happen. I don't even argue back because I'm a Scorpio. I used to be toe to toe, and I ain't give a damn. I want the last word. When I used to argue with people, I used to drown them out because I close my ears to people that, don't quite understand me. I was so evil, but that's my past. Now I've utilized my energy for love, to be caring and compassionate, and just to like spread love and positivity. People don't. Most demonic people, when they attack people that are good. Like when you say something that's right and something that you know is right, they say it's wrong. And they say wrong things is right. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? So I'm like, I'm okay with that. Because, my family, I know that's not the people that I've known to love. Those are not the people that I grew up with. Those are not the people that I held dear in my heart. Still do, till this day. So they gonna take I really and truthfully feel so sorry for them. I really do. So I wash my hands and I completely know that's not my cousin. That's a demon. That's not my sister. That's a fucking demon. You know? That's not my aunt. That's a damn demon. That's not my cousins. That's not my uncle. That's a damn demon. They when they sell their soul, we don't know who do that, but we get the backlash off it and try to understand. But I totally agree. I totally understand the fact that they're a damn demon. You know, I wanted to become an evangelist. I wanted to do, exorcisms, because half of these people don't know that they're being used by the devil, demonic forces. Some of these people get into like, cults, occults, covens, secret societies, and they don't know that they're selling their soul. They don't even care to know. I'm okay with that. But just so you know, our lives are falling apart as we speak. Because trust me, they done touched on a couple of chosen vessels. I'm one of them. But I could clearly see these people's lives falling apart because I know how to discern. They on drugs, bad. They doing drugs. So we all know that drugs are a demon. Drugs and alcohol, damn demon. Hmm. Then they doing shit, burning the evidence, dusting it off. They try to burn evidence as to what they was doing to people, thinking that's going to erase their karma. Things is being going on records, especially in God's house. Hmm. A lot of stuff could be being revealed, exposed. Yeah, a whole lot of envy, strife. The people that envy you hate themselves. They hate themselves. They hate every core of their being. Yes, they do. They do. This is envy is coming from. They doing drugs. Their lives are falling apart. My neighbor do drugs. And he just was staring at me today. I'm not speaking to him. I'm sorry. I'm not speaking to him. I was like, I told him about Jesus Christ. He kicked me out of his damn house. But this person, he just only had to check this out. Chickity, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Did chickity, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's what you doing. Game over. This can no longer go on. God, like, come on now. I saw what you did. I got you though. You know, he may not want to punish you now. He may want you to gather up so much, some more karma, so you won't be able to come out of it. You know, his plans are crucial. Yep. There's a lot of people touching these anointed people, and they don't even give a damn because the devil has them like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't care that person chosen. I'm gonna attack them any goddamn way. And that might be that wish, because if they done did so much shit, I might just be like, look, force you to walk in the middle of the street and get hit by a fucking car, force you to be in a line of fire. People be like, that was a good person. You ain't know what that person was doing. You ain't know what that person was doing behind the scenes. When this girl got shot 10 times in front of babies, I was like, what the fuck did she do like that? I have that on my community board, but my community board is taken down temporarily. hmm I had that on my community board, and to be honest, it was two women. The incident happened in two different areas, but the woman got shot 10 times. Two women got shot 10 times in a car in front of their kids. One had one baby, the other one had two kids in the back seat, and they lit her up. I was like, oh my God. I didn't feel nothing off it because I'm like, what the fuck did she do? A female? I was so puzzled. I was like, I didn't even know how to think at that point. And that happened the same day to two different women in two different areas. One had one child in the back seat, the other had two children in the back seat. And I'm like, that sounds so connected. But it wasn't. I'm like, this is weird. I'm like, what you trying to say, God? But God is coming to justify a lot of things. Yep. What else? Because it is game over. These people have reached these stop. A lot of them reached their stop last year because that was the year of karma. And more people were still doing spell work on people. But they just didn't know. Last year, it was them collecting it. Because God, look, God wants your death to be sweet. God wants your life to be destroyed in a sweet way, the most peculiar way. Some of them quick, swift. You never know. That's what you do to people. Because you don't know who that person is. Don't know who that person is. I watched so many people betray me, get their shit rocked. That's why I'm still looking. I ain't doing nothing. I'm not moving. I'm not budging. If you attack me, so be it. That's you attacking yourself, not me. No, 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 no. And if it did get through, my aura. You got a heavy ass price to pay, and it may be soon, sooner than you think. Cause I'm not bothering nobody. Like I said, I pray day and night, warfare prayers, day and night, and I ain't letting up. I'm not stopping. Cause this world is sick. I'm not letting up. I'm not stopping. I want everybody to get what the fuck they deserve. I'm not budging. I'm not moving. I ain't even been attacking back, y'all. And that I can do. That I definitely can do. I even like took my gloves off that. I'm like, I want my hands to be clean as ever, because I don't want to be in that backdrop. I don't want nothing to happen to me or my children at all. Nope, none of that. Half of these people attacking you is pregnant. And you like, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I don't care. Some of them creating fucking demons. It's populating the world with fucking demons. He's doing spell work on people while they pregnant. Child service is gonna be called while they trying to block people blessings. Can't block what God have for somebody. Cause you have a heavy price to pay after doing so. You can't. You gotta be like, oh yeah, all right. Cause as you can see, their lives falling apart. They're not focused on their lives because they focused on trying to destroy others. Some of your friends, you got a lot of fake friends around you that's jealous of you, that want your life, that just hate you for no apparent reason. It just be little simple miniature underlying issues that could have been sorted. I know my best friend been attacking me, but let me tell you this. She has HIV. And you can't say you're getting far with none of that at all. Because I'm like, I don't have that. You know? And I'm like, that's crazy. Because that been my friend for 30 years. We met each other in elementary school. And I just saw my sixth grade teacher yesterday. And she always looked at me as, with a good heart. And she always talked to me because she was like, you was angry. And the shit I used to do was pointless. But I was angry. I had a lot of childhood wounds that I did not, take care of then. It lingered into my adulthood, and I had to face that once I did my shadow work. I did the work, so I know where I'm going, and I know how I'm getting there. I did the work, and I'm doing something that I love. I had to learn to love this because people was looking at me as crazy. They still don't think that I see what I see. So I'm like, but I see it. I'm not gonna never ignore it because I know how to discern. I'm not gonna never ignore it because I'm secure with myself now. They be having people telling me I don't even believe in God. I be like, that's the only person I listen to. That's the only source I listen to. Some of these people are annoying and your friends are copying you. Copycat. They want to be you. That's why they attack for stupid reasons. They attack for stupid reasons because they're jealous. hmm They depressed. They try to play on your emotional intelligence like it ain't nothing. I'm sorry, the light be glaring. Try to play on your emotional intelligence, but deep down inside they depressed and you're a hater, hater, because their lives are being destroyed now, destroyed, shattered, broken, because they know they fucked up. hmm They know they done fucked up, and now they getting played because they was trying to manipulate you, control you, spread lies about you. It's like a smear campaign, and now they in their feelings because they was keeping what they did to you a secret, and they were definitely behind your back making bad choices, aiming at you, targeting you, attacking you. hmm You to the point to where you don't even want to hear it. Nope. I know I don't. So they wasting their time. Definitely. Hey, Alvin. Thank you so much. You are a big supporter. I truly appreciate you. Hey. Yep. But it is just the point of the matter. You most people don't even look at the fact that they have to pay for their actions. Gotta pay for your action. What goes around comes around. What you put out in this world, you gotta get it back. Gotta get it back. How you treat people, you gotta get treated like that. How you handle people, you're gonna get handled that way as well. Yeah. And it just be sick reasons for control. They wanna manipulate. I love you too. Yep. They just wanna control and smear your name with lies, you know? And I be like laughing at them because I'm like, y'all don't know the truth at all. So you just going off everything. You going off impulse because you don't know the truth about me. So most people just be wanting revenge. And I'm like, but they be getting caught red-handed. Like my cousin came on my channel. I'm like, girl, for real? I ain't see you in over a year. So you dwelling on a pace. But not even that. I never did her nothing. So I'm like, I'm confused. I'm so confused. You definitely have to give respect to get it. I'm like, man, I don't think these people know the definition. Mm-mm. Then they be all in their feelings once shit get right. Once they get caught. Once they be exposed for who they truly are. Once you can't hide no more. You're gonna be in the middle of the street covering your naked ass body. Because that's how exposed you're gonna be. When God step in, expose your ass. Because your life is falling apart. Somebody that call child service on you, it's okay. Cause I be like, your enemies have enemies. So since they trying to fuck your life over, somebody behind the scenes fucking their life over, blocking them. Why they blocking you? Somebody else blocking them. Hmm. Why they trying to haunt you? Somebody else is haunting them. Why they holding a grudge with you? Someone else is holding a grudge with them. Hmm. You so unfazed. This was the first card came out. You so unfazed. You're a queen or king rising, and they don't like that. Your life fucks with these people, demons, big time. They ain't shit. Your life messes with these people's demons, and they just be behind the scenes looking like a damn looking like it like they being possessed. Y'all so craft, man. I'm gonna watch that tonight. That girl was in the loony bin. Cause your light really messes with people. It really does. I was just walking. I went to the library today. Because I be researching and looking up books and stuff like that. Hello Crow shows. Thank you so much for gracing my platform. But yeah, I went to the library because I be looking up stuff and researching things, like historical things. Yeah, I be wanting some serious answers. It give me comfort. It let me know that I'm good and I'm not alone and I'm not doing this by myself. It just give me a sense of security, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really do. Hmm. I love the skin I'm in. Yeah, because it's different. My whole life it has changed drastically, and it did that 4 years ago when I discovered that I had these gifts and abilities. And going on that journey, once I noticed it, I handled it. I handled it with so much grace, and then was being attacked, and I still handled it with grace. So I was like, I'm good. That's called someone that's secure. Like somebody called me ugly, and I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm not ugly. I'm like, what is you talking about? I'm like, to be honest, you're not even ugly. How about that? To be honest, you're not ugly. Thank you, Elton. I'm like, you're not even ugly. She kept calling me ugly, and I'm like, girl, I'm cute. You tripping. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty. You cute. You tripping. What is wrong with you? I didn't even feel no kind of way. I used to feel enraged and explode. That's because I'm a Scorpio. I just floated on my own nature at one point in my life. It was very primal. Because, like I said, I used to argue and close my ears to people. So I used to like, drown them out. I used to talk loud, so I couldn't hear shit they were saying. I just wanted my point to be addressed. I wanted to state what I needed to state. Hmm. But I discovered myself, and I discovered that I'm of royalty. I have force that's within me. Yeah, and when I did my birth chart, I'm just noticing that some of the signs in my birth chart, I rule them. So I was like, oh wow, oh snap. Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius. my Jupiter, Sagittarius. You know, Venus is ruled by Libra. My Venus is Libra. Pluto is ruled by Scorpio. My Pluto is Scorpio. You know, so I was like, wait a fucking minute. I know I'm a force, and my life pad is a master number. So I was like, oh hell no. Do you know who I am? That's how I had to address things and address people. I'm like, man, do you know who the fuck I am? Do you know what I'm capable of doing to you? I could just ball you up in my hand and just throw you like trash. Because I'm like, don't step into my aura with your bullshit. And I used to attack back, but now I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. My prayer life is strong. I had to gain that ability, and I just started about last year, and I'm seeing results from it. You a cuss baby? Yeah, a lot of people is like, what you on a Sagittarius, Scorpio cuss, or the Libra, Scorpio cuss? Yep. People that on the cusp are very special because they have it's not one sign that they are on. They could balance their cusp energy because it's two signs. hmm My dad is on a cusp. Yeah, Cancer Leo cusp. Oh, that's fire right there. That is so fire right there. It both ways because Sagittarius are known for balance. Libras are too, but Sagittarius is better. Yeah. hmm My cousin on the cusp, but he is Sagittarius, and he on the Scorpio Sagittarius cusp with you. His birthday November 30th. No, he's not actually on the cusp, right? Nope, he not. He not. But he act like a Scorpio. He really do. He don't act like no Sagittarius to me. Mm. Maybe men and women are different. You know, but it's all about balance. I have Sagittarius in my chart like about 5 times. Yep. And it's my south node too. My south node, Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus, Neptune. hmm That's 5. Yeah, my south node. hmm But I feel it. Shit. I feel more Sagittarius than anything. I know I have all the air signs in my chart. Any prominent except Libra. Well, no, 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 no. They all are prominent. I'm about to say except Libra, but yeah, that's my Venus and it rules. Oh, you is definitely on the cusp. Goodness. Because the next day is Sagittarius. Yeah, you definitely on the cusp. But us Scorpios are some good, genuine, kind-hearted people. We are water signs. We are very like stubborn. but we were resourceful. I don't like to get pushed in the corner because I'm coming out swinging, fighting, stretching, kicking, everything. Because I'm like, hey, come on now. We ain't have to go here. So people used to always get that Scorpio out me. I'm like, you can't like, how I'm gonna say this. You can't torment people. You can't poke the bear. Yay. I had a lot of people do that. And they got what they deserve. I used to fight a lot. I used to fight a lot. They got what they deserve. Because first of all, I did not want to fight you. Second of all, you shouldn't have pushed me in that corner because I had to come up out there. Mm-hmm. Well, yes, indeed. That you are. I can feel your energy. Yup. But this breed was based on the sweetheart that I met earlier. She lives in my block. She's actually my neighbor. She's so sweet. Yeah. With her little incident she had with the young man, he was being very forceful to her. And I was like, you gotta enable boundaries. She was looking for a job. She was like scared she didn't get the job. She said, but he works there. And I said, you need to enable boundaries. Tell the manager so that they could keep that under control. Otherwise, he will try you again. And the next time it might be a little, more, because he feel like, then he should have did more, but 'cause she was vulnerable and young, but she don't experience nothing like that. She live in a two-parent home, and she was like appalled. She was like, I was shocked. She said, I didn't, and then I was like, you need them to enable boundaries. You need to tell somebody about that so he could get dealt with, or he could know not to play with you. She was like, I don't want nobody to lose their job. I'm like, girl, if it takes that, that's what it have to be. Have to be, That's not you doing that. That's him. And I'm like, you gotta put your antennas on, and they gotta be up. So you set those boundaries so that they won't be crossed. If you don't set those boundaries, you liable to be crossed by a lot of people. And I'm like, you too sweet for that, girl. I don't want nothing to, And I saw the dude while because I was on the bus with her earlier. And she like, I don't catch the bus. She said, my mom will bring me in her Range Rover. I was like, that's the kind of car I'm looking to get, my next car. I had so many cars, oh my God. I think I had over 20 cars. I don't think nobody had that. Cause I ain't no goddamn mechanic. And I wore my cars like I wore my clothes. We gotta change this up. I always was like, man, I want a new car. So if I had the money, that's what it was. I used to be like, I want a car. I want another car. I don't like this car no more. Let me get a new car. I don't like this car no more. I get a new car. hmm When she walked in front of my door, she said, "Why are you catching a bus?" I'm like, "Yeah, because too many people do too much shit out here, and I don't want to be in the crossfire. I'm good. God is telling me to stay put. He have something better in store for me, and he got that Range Rover for me around the corner. It's right around the corner because it's something that I want." hmm I was like, she said, my mom had a Range Rover, but I was like, I want a brand new Range Rover, sweetie. I'm like 2024, 2025 type shit. She was like, oh, yeah, that's what I want. And nobody can stop that. If that's the case, they would have stopped all the cars that I had. I had over 20 cars. And I really was just buying them like I buy how I buy my clothes. And I love clothes. I love to dress up and I love to dress nice. My mom did too. Hers was more sophisticated though. She used to like wearing suits, dress suits, pantsuits, and just like looking sophisticated. You could have sworn that my mom worked in an office somewhere. Hmm. She used to come to my school. One time she came to my school with everything on wrong. I was like, "What is wrong with you?" I was hiding from her. And this girl said, "You looking for Rakina? She right there." I was hiding from her. She came with a backwards hat on, some Skippy with the proton backers, and a jogging suit. I said, "You looked like Barney." She was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." She cursed me out. She said, "No, the fuck I did, bitch." I was like, "You ain't never did that." That I will, Elvin. Trust me. But my mom used to tell me one thing. She used to be like, "You gotta learn how to harden your heart." And I used to argue with her and tell her, "I can't do that, because I want my heart to be good." She said, "You gonna learn. You gonna see why you have to do that." I was like, "Oh, okay." So when I see, I see. I just didn't want to harden my heart. I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, it's beating for me. I'm like, why should I do that? She used to be like, "Girl, get the fuck out of my face." I used to be like, I used to laugh at my mom when she was funny. But yeah, when I first started doing readings, I used to hear her. And I never forget my mom's voice because she always yelled. Her voice was always boastful, a little aggressive. So I was singing, and I was like, "Man, I know how to sing." So I was singing this song for Mama. I recorded it. I did that. I think I did that video 3 years ago. It's on here. I was sitting up there singing this song from the song for Mama off the Soul Food soundtrack. That Mama, I love. And I was getting down with it. I was like, I love you, but I was playing. I was like, I love you. She was like, "Shut the fuck up." And I told, everybody that was in my chat, I was like, I just bust out laughing because she told me, "Shut the fuck up." Let them people sing the song. I was like, "But I'm singing it to you." She said, "I don't give a fuck." So I was dead laughing on that. Yeah, you do. You do. You do. Hmm. I didn't know this reel was gonna be lengthy. I was watching Grum, but I really had it on my mind. I was like, "Man, look, I want to do this read because the little girl inspired me to do it." Hmm. She very much inspired me to do it. Hmm. Now tomorrow I'm gonna start back off with my zodiacs. I may or may not. Or I may do another read tonight. And still tomorrow I'm gonna start my zodiacs. Starting out with my Pisces. Hey, this is Pisces season, so happy birthday, Pisces. Yeah, because the last time I was doing Aquarius, and we wasn't even in Aquarius season no more. So I'm gonna get off Aquarius. I gotta get off Aquarius. Mm, so I'm gonna start off with Pisces tomorrow for my Pisces reads. I didn't know if I wanted to do Scorpios anymore because they don't get that many views no more. Well, they get them, they don't get that many views like they used to. Everybody else getting like eight, five, maybe two, you know, 200 views. But they don't get that many views no more. I think last time it got 14, then the other time before that was 16 when everybody else was in the hundreds. So I was like, I might wait that just because I'm a Scorpio. I'm like, I thought I was gonna let that go, but I'm gonna do all of them. I be doing using my divination dice to find out who I'm gonna do next. Hmm. Yep. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure being on here because I wanted to get this message out. I was hell bent on it. I really did want to. Hmm. I talked to my son today. I'd be so thrilled when I talk to my son. He's an amazing kid. He's like me. His energy is so pure. He weigh things out. He think. My daughter, on the other hand, I don't know. But that's my baby. That's my baby. She's so cute. Well, she grown now. She's so cute. That's my baby. It's my baby dog. That's what she looked like when she was a baby. A little porcelain doll. And then she's dark skinned. I'm not. So I prayed for her, and she came out exactly how I prayed. Her dad ain't shit, but I'd be like, thank you for my child. She was a true gift and a blessing to me. Yep, my son is too. He's so amazing. He a Cancer. My daughter a Capricorn. And so I'd be like, she a rebel, she a bad little bitch, she a devil. Ooh, but I ain't gonna call that in. I just say that because she a Capricorn. And that's the type of energy I get out of Capricorns, most of them. They're good people, though. They're very sweet, generous, but they have another side to them, for real. Just like the Geminis. I love Geminis, too, even though they're two-faced. But that's my north node. So, yeah, I like it. Yeah, yeah. My mom was a Virgo. My sister and my nephew was a Sagittarius. They birthday on the same day. Me and my grandmother's birthday on the same day. My grandma, they called her my dear. And the day I found out I was pregnant with my daughter was the day my grandmother died. So my daughter didn't get a chance to meet my grandmother. Yeah, she died in April 8th. Hmm. Yep. I was exercising early. This man said, you need a ride to the store. I was like, no. I said, I'm going to my checkpoint. It's right there. He was like, checkpoint. I said, yeah, I have a checkpoint because I like to exercise and I like to keep my body tight, because I'm getting older. He was like, oh, okay. He said, my bad. I do too. So peace and blessings, great day and universal love. I love you guys to pieces. Namaste.